Dr. Elena Vasquez had spent 15 years trying to build a quantum computer that could maintain coherence for more than a few milliseconds. The best labs in the world struggled to keep quantum states stable at temperatures colder than deep space, in chambers more isolated than a tomb. Then she looked at the fern on her windowsill. It was March, and morning sunlight streamed through the leaves. Elena's coffee grew cold as she stared, a terrible realization dawning. This unremarkable plant was performing quantum computations every second of every day, at room temperature, in broad daylight, effortlessly accomplishing what humanity's greatest minds couldn't achieve with billion-dollar laboratories. She ran to her computer and pulled up the latest research on photosynthesis. The numbers made her dizzy. When sunlight hits a leaf, the energy doesn't bumble around randomly until it finds the reaction center. Instead, quantum coherence allows each photon to simultaneously explore every possible path through the molecular maze, instantly selecting the most efficient route. It's like having a GPS that can see all roads at once, in all traffic conditions, across all possible futures. But that was just the beginning. Elena discovered that plants don't just use quantum mechanics. They've mastered quantum error correction, quantum tunneling, and quantum entanglement. The chlorophyll molecules share information across vast molecular distances through quantum networks that would make physicists weep with envy. Every leaf is a quantum computer running algorithms that put our silicon chips to shame, achieving 99% energy efficiency while our best solar panels struggle to reach 25%. She walked outside to her garden, seeing it now for what it truly was. A quantum computing facility that had been running for hundreds of millions of years without a single software update. The grass beneath her feet was processing more quantum information in one afternoon than all of humanity IAS quantum computers combined could handle in a century. "Do you realize," she whispered to her neighbor who was watering his tomatoes, "that your garden is performing more advanced quantum computations than the entire tech industry?" He looked at her like she'd lost her mind, but Elena knew she'd found it. Every tree was a quantum supercomputer disguised as decoration. Every flower was a masterpiece of quantum engineering that made human technology look like cave paintings. Plants had solved quantum decoherence not through isolation and supercooling, but through evolution's patient genius, creating biological quantum machines that thrived in chaos, noise, and warmth. That night, Elena sat in her backyard surrounded by quantum computers pretending to be weeds. She realized that the most advanced technology on Earth didn't exist in laboratories or data centers. It was everywhere. In the ivy climbing her fence, the moss on her roof, the algae in her pond. For 3 billion years, while the universe waited for intelligence to emerge, plants had been quietly building the most sophisticated quantum computing network ever conceived. They turned starlight into sugar using principles that humanity was only beginning to understand, running code written in DNA that made human programming languages look like finger painting. Tomorrow, Elena decided she wouldn't go back to her lab. She would sit with the plants and try to learn their quantum language, hoping that maybe, just maybe, they might teach humanity how to finally catch up to what they'd accomplished before the first fish crawled onto land. The grass rustled in the evening breeze, processing quantum information with casual brilliance, utterly indifferent to the fact that it was outperforming every human invention ever conceived.